and George are at the playground with their friends.
Garfield and Four Eyes are on the climbing frame. Sean. Jamal and the irrelevant one are on the slide. Peppa is trying to play on the swings, but fails as she is violently overweight.
Mummy, push me, please.
No.
George wants to play on the swing.
Hold tight.
I want to push George.
I really couldn't care less. You don't need to throw a tantrum.
Yes, Mummy. Hold tight, George. Whee!
George is sobbing over the swings like a little bitch.
Peppa, you know George is a little pussy. Don't do that again.
Let's play on the climbing frame. Whee! You were doing it all wrong.
That was built-up anger.
This is the proper way to swing across. Stand back. Ready, steady, go! Whee! Look at me. I'm flying like a bird.
No one gives a fuck, Peppa.
Yeah, no one cares.
I can't get out.
Oh no. I feel a bit bad now.
It's not funny.
It's well funny, you silly twat. Fuck's sake, just leave her in there. George, do you want to stop being a pussy yet?
Daddy Pig is trying to force George to be more masculine, but it never works. Told you.
Why can't you just be normal?
Here goes attempt number 2.
Don't worry, George. If you don't go down this slide right now, I'll give you something to cry about.
Daddy, you're too big to go down the slide.
And you're too big to fit into a size 18 dress. Am I complaining? Stand back. Ready? Steady. Go! Fuck off, all of you!
Peppa. And the people that she calls friends, but when really they just bully her and sleep with her ex. Help push Fatso off of the slide.
Ooh.
Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig are going to get wine drunk whilst Peppa and George tag along.
Picnic blanket, out-of-date bread, cheese, cigarettes and Pinot Grigio.
Is there anything we've forgotten?
Cake.
I left that at home on purpose, Peppa.
Mummy's homemade strawberry cake.
Is fucking dog shit.
Oh, it's great to be outdoors. We should run around a bit and get some exercise.
You should, you fat cunt.
Maybe Daddy should run around a bit. His tummy is quite big.
My tummy is not big.
Daddy Pig is in denial.
But later I will get some exercise, even if no one else does.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Let's eat.
Good idea, Mummy Pig. I'm really hungry. Delicious.
Oh look, Peppa and George are laughing at nothing. That makes a change.
I feel quite sleepy.
Thought you wanted to run around a bit. Lard arse.
Mind your own fucking business.
Mummy, can we feed the duck?
No.
Sorry, Mrs. Duck.
The ducks want more food.
You lot can fuck off. There's no more bread. You're not getting shit.
Mummy, we do have strawberry cake.
Well, I want all of it.
Mummy Pig is being extra greedy today.
Ooh, a wasp. I fucking hate wasps. Shoo.
What a fuss, Mummy Pig. It's only a little wasp.
Shut the fuck up, Daddy Pig. You're not the one who's being harassed.
Just stay still, Mummy Pig, then it will fly away. There, you see? All you had to do was stay still.
Fuck's sake.
Get away! Scram! Help!
I hope the wasp doesn't sting, Daddy.
I hope it does.
Away, you little pet!
Let's eat our cake before the wasp comes back.
Is George here?
Today, the Fatsos are going on holiday to celebrate all the money, views, clout and stardom they've acquired in the past few months.
Where are we going on holiday?
One of my favourite bandos.
Well, this is definitely one of the nicer ones I've seen.
Fairy Tale House.
Yes, well, something like that.
Like where Goldilocks and the three bears lived.
More like where your mother and Miss Rabbit's hotter older sister Amy lived for 5 fucking months straight.
Look at the tiny door.
I'll get there before anyone else does. How the fuck am I supposed to fit in there? Yuck! George, get out.
It's teeny tiny inside too.
Yes, a bit like your father's self-esteem,
Yes, similar to your self-respect, Mummy. At least it's sunny. If we're lucky, it'll be hot enough for Mummy to turn into bacon, and we can eat her for tea.
says the lard ass. I think there's more meat on you.
Just shut the fuck up.
Mummy and Daddy are having marriage struggles again, after Daddy found Mummy in the attic on some sort of pill.
Woof, tweet, woof, tweet, woof, woof, woof.
Oh, how great is this?
Get the fuck back inside.
This has to be a fucking joke.
The only joke here is you.
I'd have to disagree and say it's George.
True. Anyway, look, kids, there's a book here. Go and entertain yourselves. Peppa, why do you have to ruin everything?
Like mother, like daughter. I'm bored as fuck. Can we do something else now?
No one cares what you want to do, Daddy.
I hate this fucking family.
Oh, stop feeling sorry for yourself, you idiot.
After heaps of heated arguments and shouting at George, the Fatsos have decided to play a board
I'm
game.
good at games.
Yeah, I thought you might be.
Peppa, best known as God's gift, is good at everything.
Who starts?
George.
You're so shit.
Now it's my turn.
Oh, fuck off.
Cheater!
You're fucking cheating.
Today the family are going to leave George in the woods and run off.
I hope we will still get to claim his child benefits.
Which way do we go?
George keeps finding his way home, so we will just go a bit further. You know, just to be on the safe side.
Do you think they will notice if we turned around now?
Oh, don't be silly, Daddy. They will notice the change in the gravitational potential energy.
I'm surprised you could resist the cupcakes, Daddy Pig.
What?
Miss Rabbit is a bit bummed out. She feels as though she has missed out on a huge sale.
Quick, it's now or never.
The kids are as good as dead by this point.
Well, that's one problem fixed. We will be a lot better off now that we don't have to feed those angry little snappers.
They don't even eat a fraction of what you eat, Daddy Pig. Tripping over that mushroom is justice being served for your unlawful behavior.
Get in the fucking house, you entitled little heads.
This thunder better not strike my TV. Oh, f*** the TV. Save the fridge.
I left the washing pegged out for fuck's sake.
Well, you are a woman, so I don't expect much better from you anyway.
Go on, Daddy Pig, put her straight. Seriously, Daddy Pig. Doing the housework is not going to make her forgive you.
Great, now I can't message Grandad Dog back.
Sorry, kids, your mother puts her expensive spa days and coffees before the bills.
So no overstimulating yourselves with blue light tonight thanks to her.
Exactly, thank you, narrator. So tonight, it's piece of toast and off to bed.
The toaster doesn't work with no electric, you thick twat.
All right, shut up, you gambling addict.
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah.
Well, that's the fucking stairwell broken.
That sounded like your wine glass collection, Mommy Pig. You better go investigate.
Peppa, you're ugly.
Peppa and her family are at Grandpa Pig's funeral.
Oh, George, stop crying. You're 2 years old. You barely knew the bloke.
I would like to make a speech, if that's okay.
That's very sweet of you, dear. But we aren't doing speeches until after the
Thank you.
ceremony.
George Senior was a great man. He loved his grandkids. George and female George very, very much. Hey, remember when he built them that treehouse?
God, it stinks in here.
Oh, and guys, make sure you really cremate this geezer. I like my bacon crispy. Should I have saved that one for the wake?
Peppa and George are having a gay little picnic. What was that strange noise?
Peppa! George! Quit being pathetic with your dollies and come inside.
Oh, George, the strange noise was just Mummy's voice.
Don't be a smart ass, Peppa. You know it was thunder. You hear it every time you come plummeting down the stairs. Get in now, you shits. Did you both bring in your emotional support teddies from the garden?
Dinosaur.
Good. George's dragon thing is safe.
Teddy! I left Teddy in the garden. He'll get wet.
Fuck's sake. Shit!
Daddy is moist.
Poor Teddy. He's soaking wet.
Yes, poor Teddy. Let's get him dry.
Achoo! What about poor Daddy? I'm soaking wet too.
The fuck that got to do with us?
Oh.
The rain is coming in the house.
Really, Sherlock?
The floor is getting wet.
Oh, don't worry, Peppa. It'll only result in the ceilings and floors collapsing and crushing us all in our sleep.
Oh, shut up, George. The fucking thunder keeps jump scaring the shit out of me.
You're both so dramatic, like George when he had to eat a vegetable. Really sorry about her. Why didn't you introduce me to him sooner? He's hot.
Have arrived at the Eiffel Tower.
Why the fuck is George still here? Mummy, I thought I told you to leave him at border control.
Oh, look, it's Miss Rabbit's hotter older sister, Amy. Although I'm not sure why she's working at a souvenir shop in Paris. But there you go.
Hey, girly pop. What on earth are you doing here?
I needed money to buy...
Amy and Mummy are best friends. They have very similar interests, like crime and, well, other things.
Who wants to buy cheap, shitty Eiffel Towers for €40 each?
Every day is the same.
Daddy's high school bully, James, is taking the Fatsos to see the Eiffel Tower.
Good grief, I'm glad that's over.
Oh, get a grip, mate. This is why no one liked you in school. Such a wuss.
Why didn't you introduce me to him sooner? He's hot.
Get a load of this, Daddy.
Oh dear, James has pushed Daddy off of the Eiffel Tower.
What the fuck?
Hot day.
The sun is shining.
That means sun's out, bum's out.
Oh, it's fucking boiling.
Peppa and George are wearing their boots. They are going to jump in muddy puddles.
Or a pile of their own shit. But that's for you to decide.
I love muddy puddles. Oh.
Oh dear, the sun is so hot that the puddles have dried up.
Mummy, Daddy, the puddles are all dry and we can't jump in them.
Never mind, Peppa. That means less laundry for me for once. You can play in the paddling pool instead.
Yes, the paddling pool.
First, you have to change into your swimming costumes.
Oh, yes.
Don't be perverted, Daddy Pig.
Peppa and George are wearing their swimming costumes. Mummy Pig is wearing her swimming costume.
And the one I'm not allowed to body shame anymore is wearing his.
Because it's so hot,
So are
you
you.
need sun cream.
Ugh, so oily and yucky.
A bit like you, Peppa.
Yuck.
Oh, it's time to see Daddy pull some bitches.
Daddy's trying to get revenge on Mummy Pig. Peppa is sick and tired of her father.
What does that sign mean, Daddy?
Well, obviously it means you shouldn't park here.
So why are you parked here?
Well, 1, I don't give a fuck about the rules. And 2, George's ugly face will probably scare them off anyway.
Hi, Daddy. You can't park here.
This is Miss Rabbit's hotter older sister, Amy.
Yeah, whatever. Do you, have a boyfriend?
It's so boring.
Peppa just wants to go home and cry. Daddy's next victim is Susie Sheep's MILF of a mother. He's fancied her for ages. He gets nervous around her, so he just went mute. He'd rather just stare into her soul whilst ascending up the elevator. Daddy's now getting his parking fine from earlier.
Name, please.
You can call me Daddy, wink wink.
Daddy Pig. Address?
Why's that? Did you want to pop over later?
I'm afraid not.
I wasn't talking to you, you prick.